Coming up on the tape this week, we talk about Jeff Bezos. He's stepping down as head of Amazon. What's next for Jeff Bezos and what's next for Amazon, the company known for A to Z, the e-commerce company? We'll tell you in our big story. And on our political rundown, Black Lives Matter and Stacey Abrams are both nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. Yes, Stacey Abrams and Black Lives Matter nominated for Nobel Peace Prize? Man, for the contributions they did for the past year, they might win it. Who knows? We'll have that. And finally, our viral video of the week, as LeBron James meets his newest rival. No, not the Brooklyn Nets. No, it's courtside Karen. She tries to call out LeBron James while she was trying to defend her husband, and LeBron was just telling her just put a mask on, and she refused. Was LeBron right, or was she wrong in the process? We'll have this and more. The take starts right now.
This edition of The Take. I'm your host, as always, Kendrick Dix here. Glad you join us here on The Take on this Thursday, February 4th, 2021. Check out, like I said, join in the conversation using the hashtag Take here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe when you can. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. All right, so Take is, you know what, live and direct. We're almost a couple of days before Super Bowl and Super Sunday, which includes my special birthday. So let's get to the big story. Big story this week is, is Jeff Bezos going to leave Amazon? A lot of people got rocked this week. Jeff Bezos said that he's stepping down as the CEO of the Fortune 500 company known as Amazon.com, with a lot of e-commerce and stuff. Let's check and see what's the latest with Jeff Bezos stepping down as CEO.
Tonight, Jeff Bezos, founder of one of the most powerful companies in the world, is stepping down. The man who started Amazon in 1994, building it from an online bookstore into a global giant worth more than $1.6 trillion, changing the way we shop, stream, and get our deliveries, writing in a letter to employees that 27 years ago, when Amazon was just an idea without a name, the question I was asked most frequently at the time was, what's the internet?
And I picked books as the first best product to sell online.
The idea for Amazon has made Bezos one of the wealthiest people on the planet, worth an estimated $196.4 billion. There are now more than 150 million Prime members and more than 1 million Amazon employees, 400,000 who joined the company just last year in the pandemic as business boomed. Competition from the retail giant squeezing small brick-and-mortar businesses for years. Bezos now passing the baton to longtime Amazon employee Andy Jassy, known for building Amazon Web Services.
Jeff Bezos stepping down, and a replacement will be named soon. Jeff Bezos, known as the face of Amazon, leaving after 25 years. Jeff Bezos will stay on Amazon as executive chairman. But Bezos, you won't believe, Bezos will not be stepping in permanently from Amazon one way or another, to tell you. All right, in celebrity news, we found out this past week that Dustin Diamond, known as Screech to the world on Saved by the Bell, has passed away from stage 4 lung cancer at the age of 44. Let's look back at the remarkable career of Dustin Diamond.
Actor Dustin Diamond died a month after representatives say he was diagnosed with cancer. The 44-year-old actor was best known for playing Screech on Saved by the Bell. A spokesperson released a statement to Entertainment Tonight saying Diamond died Monday, February 1st, due to carcinoma, saying he was diagnosed 3 weeks ago and it had spread throughout his system. Katie Johnston for CBS LA.
Prayers are with Dustin Diamond at this time. He was a phenomenal talent. He had his little ups and downs, but Dustin Diamond will live on through Saved by the Bell. Man. All right, other news, we heard that Tony Bennett has suffered from Alzheimer's. Well, Tony Bennett's wife shed some light with CBS's Gail Kemp on Bennett's health. Take a look.
To the Index tonight, and singer Tony Bennett is battling Alzheimer's. His family sharing his condition, telling AARP magazine he can still perform. His wife Susan saying when he sings, he's the old Tony. Now 94, Bennett was diagnosed in 2016. In fact, a new album with Lady Gaga is still due out this spring. Bennett on Twitter saying life is a gift, even with Alzheimer's.
A living legend. Like I said, Tony Bennett knows everything, sings everything. As long as he's still singing and breathing and saying, he will still live on. His all-time is just one thing, all-time. But Tony Bennett's wife said that only thing he remembers is he knows Lady Gaga, so that's a good thing. His memory ain't aging out and phasing out. All right, in talk shows this week. Talk show. Now, Wendy Williams is an all-time cloud now. Her movie debut, just docu-series on Lifetime that scored blockbuster ratings and hits. But Wendy Williams shed some new light this week after she said that she slept with a famed rapper. You won't believe who. Take a look.
Only thing I did, I smoked a blunt with with Method Man, while I gave him a bath, and it was a one-night stand. And
what?
And he'll deny it, maybe not. You know,
that wasn't in the movie.
It wasn't in the movie. It wasn't in the movie because Method Man is still very angry at me.
For what?
I don't know, for being me, for telling the truth. It was one night we were in the club, a fight broke out and gunshots broke out. The fight was ridiculous. The whole Wu-Tang was there, but it was only meth up in the rafters. And see, that's where I'd go to observe everything because I was by myself. And he's like, yo, Wendy, because he'd been on the show before, and he was effed up. And I smelled the weed, and I had weed, but he had better, you know. I didn't roll blunts. I rolled joints because I was never really a blunt roller, and they're sloppy. He rolled the blunt. We smoked a blunt. We watched the fight. We heard the gunshots. The cops came in. He was rolling with, the car from Staten Island with the whole clan and their people. And I said to him, I guess I batted my eyes and, rocked my shoulders. You know how you do.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, you want to come over? And he said, yeah, I'll follow you. And I said, give me your hand. And I grabbed his hand and he put his head down and I put my head down. And people didn't even realize at the time it was Wendy. And one of the biggest stars, the leader of the biggest group in the world, just left, got in her Pathfinder, and went back to her penthouse in Jersey City, where she bathed him in her jacuzzi tub.
Wow.
And smoked more weed. That was back in the coke days. I don't remember what he did. I'm not going to implicate him on that. I did give.
I don't know if I'm asking too much, but did you guys go all the way?
Yes.
Wendy Williams says that she slept with Method Man, and Method Man's wife says she does not agree with that, does not approve of that. We don't know if she slept with Method Man before she met Method Man's wife or after or during the marriage. We just don't know. So we have to shed some light on that. We have to see for ourselves going forward how this all going to affect. But Wendy Williams don't care as long as she get the money. But you can tell she still want to be with that man Kevin so bad. If she had her way, she would just, be dating Kevin again. Be killed. They go. Also on the real this week, the legendary hip-hop rapper Salt and Pepper, he had real effect. Salt and Pepper was there to promote them somewhat Lifetime movie that a lot of people saying didn't do so. Yeah. Well, Salt and Pepper wanted to shed some light on that. And we're open about the Spinderella rumors that Spinderella was not included in the film. Here's what Salt and Pepper had to say.
That DJ Spinderella has been speaking out publicly against the movie, claiming she was, quote, wrongfully excluded from every aspect of development and production, and that she played an integral role in the group's story and success. So I'm wondering if you can give everyone an update as to just where you guys stand with her right now.
Yeah, I reached out to Spinderella. I feel like it's very unfortunate. We've come to a crossroads where we have decided to agree to disagree. I definitely am open, and Pep is open. We've talked about it. Our hearts are open, have always been open to Spinderella. As far as the public is concerned, I'm really happy about the people who know that they don't know everything. There's 6 sides to every story. And we just hope that, that we can come to some sort of resolution in the future. You never know, God, you never know what God is doing.
I just wanted to add to that, but I do want to clear up. I don't know. There is a part that when Spinderella do say that we excluded her. That part, Salt and I did reach out to consult with the movie because, like Salt said, this movie was about a friendship of Sandy and Cheryl back in college. But yes, Spinderella joined us, a part of it. She will always be, we will always acknowledge her contribution that she's done with us. She will always be our sister. We love her, but we have always made sure that she had the opportunity and the platform. We always encourage her to be Spinderella and be supportive of her. So that is important.
Perception is not reality.
I hear that, and that is so great to clarify.
And they're open to talking to Spinderella because she has a contribution to the group as well. Salt and pepper, bean and salt and pepper. Hopefully they can get the act together because they're just a fan girl group that just, where things just don't go right because sometimes it be the seeds, cash or creative. I think it was just both in this picture. All right, we'll be back with more take. Don't go nowhere. This is the take. We'll connect TV. So you won't miss a thing. Join the conversation using the hashtag #TakeHealConnect. All right, let's get to the political rundown this week. We just found out that Stacey Abrams was a former candidate for governor in Georgia and political strategist and Black Lives Matter are both nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. Let's look back and see how these two, Stacey Abrams and the Black Lives Matter movement, got so far to get a Nobel Peace Prize with this.
Time in other news, after gaining worldwide recognition for boosting voter turnout in Georgia during the presidential and runoff elections, voting activist Stacey Abrams is now a nominee for the Nobel Peace Prize. A politician in Norway's parliament nominated Abrams on the first day of Black History Month. So fitting. The former candidate for Georgia governor and her organization Fair Fight Action played a key role in turning Georgia blue in the past election. The Norwegian Nobel Committee will release a short list of finalists next month, and the winner will be announced in October.
The Black Lives Matter movement has been nominated for the 2021 Nobel Peace Prize. The Norwegian parliament member making the nomination praises the movement for bringing new awareness to racial injustice. An estimated 20 million Americans have taken part in BLM protests. Millions more have made their voices heard globally. The deadline for Nobel Peace Prize submissions is Monday.
Breaking Indeed by Stacey Abrams and Black Lives Matter. One or both of them win the Nobel Peace Prize. Now we know notaries such as Martin Luther King Jr. and they won that Toni Morrison all won the Nobel Peace Prizes. So it's embedded in this groundbreaking that Stacey Abrams and Black Lives Matter could win. A possibility of both. Also, Pete Buttigieg, former candidate for president, who was the openly gay mayor at the time of South Bend, Indiana, now sworn in as the new Secretary of Transportation. This is Buttigieg's first position as openly gay member of a U.S. cabinet. So Biden making moves quickly and swiftly with Buttigieg running the transportation. Also, the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Latoya continues to bring attention to Drew wigs. Yep. And offered to buy a new one. Drew didn't like that one bit. This.
Attention, everyone. So I know there has been a few conversations about Drew's wig, like it wasn't tacked down. The lace wasn't plucked and stuff. But now looking back,
don't be shady in your apology.
I'm not being shady. It was fake of me for not saying it to your face. You know what I'm saying? And I apologize for that. I want to go ahead and purchase a wig for you. Yeah. And I want to get it plucked and, you know, secured correctly.
I'm really happy that you care and you watch me so closely. Yeah. It's really sweet. But I get my wigs from the top stylist in Hollywood. So no offense, but yeah, probably won't wear it. You know what? I got you something.
Did you?
Yes.
Look what the she's wearing.
I'm putting on lipstick right now so that when she comes here and kills you and there's blood splattered on my face, I'm gonna look good.
Drew, like I said, I told you to run. Drew's gonna get something. She's gonna get something real good. You need to run. One thing about Drew, I just, you know, I told you, I feel sorry for you because Drew gonna come at you one way or another. Just like the newbies, like Kenya and what's the name, Portia. You come in new, and then all of a sudden, things just go right around. I'm telling you right now. Ugh. Also, on The Bachelor, vulnerability does it come easy to Kit. She tell Matt that she's falling in love with him, and here's how they all went down.
The entire process.
No, I'm saying it looks like tonight.
Oh, like that. Yeah, it looks like tonight.
With my partner, I just want the simple pleasures. And I feel like that's what tonight was all about. It's just mind-blowing, like how far I've come the past few weeks. And I'm just like surprised every day how open I've been with you and the fact that I am starting to fall in love with you. And that's why I've said to you multiple times, I'm like, can we just fast forward this and go home?
Actually.
Okay.
What? I'm so fortunate and happy and blessed to have you on this journey. And I'm looking forward to more moments like that with you. And with that being said, you accept this rose.
I'd love to. Thank you. When I'm with Matt, I feel so safe and so comfortable with him. It feels like we're the last two people on earth. Like, I have so much love in my life, but I've never been able to find that, like, with a romantic partner. So to even think that that's a possibility after tonight is, like, so scary and so real. But after tonight, I'm, like, ready to dive into the deep end.
Ooh, Matt don't know how to kiss. He's awkward with kissing. But you, Matt, come on, man. You got to kiss. He prefers a white woman than not. A lot of people saying he's been pressuring to date a black woman, but he, like I said, all your heart. If you want to be with a white woman, that's your choice. You can't sink or swim. You know where they go. So, hey, like Matt kissing like fish out of water. Bet you be like, ooh, you know where they go. All right. On news this week, Captain Sir Thomas Moore, World War II veteran, has died at the age of 100. He was famed for raising money for the COVID relief in the UK. And he was also knighted by Queen Elizabeth II. So, thoughts and prayers are with Thomas Moore, Sir Thomas Moore, Captain. So, everybody's just down left and right. But, you know, in a better place. And finally, the viral video of the week. Here. LeBron James, NBA player, NBA star, meets courtside Karen. And you won't believe how this all went down. Take a look.
Of the Cavaliers that set LeBron off in Cleveland. This lady. Wow. But she's pointing like that one meme with the lady and the cat.
Well, Brian, I wanted to get your take or your comment or your perspective on the interaction that occurred with the courtside fans who were kicked out. And do you feel like that interaction exposed any sort of loophole in the COVID protocol if fans can take off their masks to yell at a player?
No, at the end of the day, that's I'm happy fans are back in the building. I miss that interaction. I need that interaction. We as players need that interaction. I don't feel like it was warranted to be kicked out. There was a back and forth between two grown men, and we said our piece. He said his piece. I said my piece. And then when someone else jumped into it and said their piece. But I didn't think they were, should have been kicked out. But they might have had a couple of drinks maybe, and they could have probably kept it going, and the game wouldn't have been about the game no more. So I think the referees did what they had to do. And it's fine. I don't think, taking down the mask or whatever the case may be at that point in time, would have harmed anybody but the people that was right next to her. I wasn't close enough to her. I don't think any of my teammates was close enough to them. Maybe a couple of the refs, maybe. So I hope they're okay. But safety first.
LeBron James and courtside Curry. Man, courtside Curry try to get in LeBron's face. Keep on that piece of LeBron. LeBron was like, "Come on, get on." Then she had the nerve to call the man, the B word. I'm like, "Lady, come on, lady, come on." LeBron James saying I had to fight my battle. This lady. Well, I don't even jet her and kick her out. That's all that matters. She can still trying to have a tirade. She probably still talking. And she's a YouTuber. Come on, lady. Come on. Put your mask on. They say, put this on so you won't cause nothing. She didn't want to do that. She just trying to be even rapes. There you go. So LeBron, good patience of Joe. Kept your composure. So good for you. All right, that is the tape for this Thursday, February 4th, 2021. I'll be your host, Kenny Dixon, and so long. We'll see you next time for another edition